Lots, obviously, to discuss. This is sort of a mashup when it comes to Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. We have some Summer House, and then we have Sonja Morgan, who appears to be intoxicated in this TMZ video where she's like, "This is a setup." And it's like, girl, I don't think it was a setup. I think that you literally put yourself in these positions where you look like kind of a monster. Not to be like a jerk. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I feel like you do this to yourself, right? I could be wrong. I don't know. Anyways, we're back to talk about all of it. Before we do, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, please get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And here we go. All right, guys, so I'm going to play the video for you. I'm going to play a couple videos for you, but Jesse Solomon from Summer House, he was caught outside of the NBC upfronts. So that was in May. The NBC upfronts, as you guys know, they showcase like all of the new shows, the things that are coming, and they really heavily focus and provide access to, I guess, what's to come, but in such an entertaining way. And I think what's great is that they allow different cast members and different people who are coming into whatever shows that they are promoting to promote themselves and also promote their stuff on social media. So this is wild and different. But for Jesse Solomon, again, a cast member on Summer House, he talked about Lexi Wood, and he said Lexi Wood was never actually really his girlfriend. So I don't know if he can get in trouble for that, but I think in my mind, what like baffles me is, well, if she was never your like really your girlfriend, then why what were we watching? Because now you're starting to make me feel like it was all fake. So were we watching like bullshit? You know? I mean, it does make you wonder, but he did ask her during season 9 to be exclusive, and he said she's not my girl. Technically, we were never really boyfriend and girlfriend. And he said, I don't know what's going on with her, but I wish her the best. And I think that Lexi Wood has changed her position heavily. And I think that she is trying to be a girl's girl now, which I'm not saying that she never was a girl's girl, but I think before it was easy to align yourself in what is considered to be a showmance. And when you're in a showmance, you get to sort of ride the coattails of one another. So Craig and Paige, showmance. Ariana and Tom, showmance. Jax and Brittany, showmance. I'm sure that we've seen other ones, but showmance, showmance, showmance. And a lot of people think that that's going to save your job on the show. Yeah. I don't know. As far as Lexi, she had a different perspective, and she can continues to stick to the same narrative that she has said to begin with. And she described their relationship as being very isolating and emotionally draining. Clearly, those are not adjectives to describe a relationship that would be healthy. So that's not a positive thing for Jesse Solomon. But she did also say that there was a lack of trust and a lack of depth. And that was a lot, that had a lot to do with what their breakup was after 8 weeks. So it's just, it's yes, it's entertaining to watch, but then more so behind the scenes, I think if you've been covering these shows for a long time, you understand that a lot of these shows are like incredibly heavily edited. And you're like, oh, well, what does that mean? Oh my God. What does that mean? I don't know. Does it mean something good? Does it not mean something good? Like, what is going on behind the scenes? Do we believe actually what's being sold to us if in fact he is saying, oh, well, we were never actually together? Do you see what I'm saying? But listen, I guess that's for us to kind of decide. However, at the end of the day, there is more. Now, this was another video I wanted to play for you guys. Oh, before I get to that point, I did want to play this one too. Hold on. Share this tab instead.
Not my girl.
Well, your ex has been going on a press tour.
We were never really boyfriend girlfriend, but yeah, I hope she's doing great. I haven't.
My God. How are you, bud? Good to see you. How are you? What's going on? There he is, Jesse, king of fuck.
Wait, weren't you the one who got West?
Yeah, I did. Jesse's like, oh my God, how bad was that? Wes
was so funny.
The worst part is, the craziest part is, afterwards I went to Brianna and I was like, hey, Wes just told me you hooked up, and she was like, I'm into it. So it was like, it wasn't a big. And later on, it became a bigger deal. It was like, it was cool. I saw them hanging out. It was whatever.
Yeah, we're past it.
We're past that. It's okay. Everyone's
I
cool.
can just tell it's you because I heard your voice.
How you doing, buddy? The DJ's gigs are going well.
I'm having a blast. I mean, it's a lot of work.
What DJ would you say you're similar to? Would you look similar like a John Summit if you had to compare?
Well, I mean, I want to create my own music, but right now I try to play songs that, whether you're 25 or 45, you'll know the words. There's some, I love a little house, a little tech house, but you know, a remix.
I hear
remix goes a long way.
I can't add, well, listen, I got to ask you Summer House stuff. Obviously, you dropped some news saying that there's some major announcement on Summer House.
Loose lip sync shit.
Dude, crazy.
Yeah,
are you looking for more room in the apartment right now or what? You need more space for a crib?
Listen, the second you say there's a big surprise, to be like, Amanda's pregnant.
Yeah,
among other
on
things.
Amazon Live ripping.
Yeah, I mean,
People are
there's so
hitting me up
many.
like, what's the big surprise? I'm like,
No, we're still, Amanda's still, you know, kind of in her happy place. I think we're trying to, you know, focus on the work, focus on her mental health.
I hear
Love her boy DJing. There's a lot going on. So
what happened to that girl on the show? The one that got edited out, pretty much.
Look, I think ultimately, and it's happened before on Winter House. I won't say names, but when someone comes in saying they're single and they're not, she was great energy. I actually was bummed, but I think there was conversations going on between her and the producers that we're not privy to.
Yeah.
So none of us really know.
No.
We can speculate.
Jess, how are you doing though? Obviously, a lot going on with you this season right now, and everything in the news. Ciara was kind of. I think your girl's been on the press tour right now.
not my girl.
Well, your ex has been going on a press tour.
We were never really boyfriend girlfriend, but yeah, I hope she's doing great. I haven't seen her in a.
We're Carlo, what's up, buddy?
Unbelievable.
Good to see you, buddy. How are you, bro? You look great.
Thanks, man.
What's going on with softball?
We're opening this summer.
Officially.
Under construction.
Yeah.
Just take some time.
Excited or what?
I'm really excited.
Brooklyn?
I love how this guy just like goes person to person.
Under construction currently. The outside, like we had some graffiti on it, but the garage is coming down. We're gonna put some glass in. It's coming together. Brick and mortar takes a little bit of time, so
that's awesome.
I wish it was open sooner. Just
you look good. You feel like honestly, the white pants are back out.
Brother.
I love it.
It was Tony Robbins' date with Destiny, West Palm Beach, 29. It was actually 2020.
Yeah.
That changed my life.
It was a good time.
Seriously, it changed my life.
It was the best thing.
It was one of the things that actually jump-started my recovery.
Dude.
I made amends with my dad because of that. And then from there, it was like, I realized I really need to look in the mirror.
Yep.
But Tony was a big catalyst.
Well,
and you were the reason.
Dude, I'm glad I was a small part of making it happen. Good to see you,
likewise, man.
Okay. Listen, sounds good to me. What the did I just watch? But right? I mean, guys, I think we're all thinking the same thing. Now, on top of that, I have another clip that I want to play for you. Sonja Morgan is saying that she is being set up yet again. Thank you to Bravo Snarkside. Here we go.
It's another setup. This is another setup. You don't understand. I just had a restaurant in New York do this to me. They invited me, and then they outed me, saying I didn't pay. It's not true. I paid and I tipped. Whatever you don't know, and you know this just happened to me. That a restaurant invited me, and in the text I showed it to all the authorities that I was invited, and then they came here, they outed me again. Which is fine. Which is fine.
So let's go. You have to leave.
It's another.
This actually makes me so sad for Sonja Morgan because I don't think that it was a setup. I think what's happening is you're coming to these places, you're exhibiting yourself as being incredibly intoxicated. And while you're doing that, it's like you're showcasing a side of you that's very easy to attack. And I don't wish that for her, but I feel like you're the one who's putting this out there, if that makes sense. And like you're giving people the opportunity to attack you. You know, with the first time coming in and being like, I'm a celebrity. And then the second time with you being frantic, like, it's like, what are you doing? This is not, there is a common denominator. That common denominator is Sonja Morgan. Like, you are not just walking into multiple restaurants from New York to Palm Beach and they're like, oh, you know what? Let's have a moment. Let's call the police. Let's call an ambulance. Let's kick this woman out. Let's make her look like an asshole. That's not good press for them. So I don't understand what she's saying. I truly think at the end of the day, like, especially when Crappy Lake came to an end, Crappy Lake allegedly came to an end because Sonja Morgan and Luann, they were filming, but Luann could have drinks and cocktails and she could also get herself together to film. And Sonja Morgan, what the rumor was that she was just incredibly intoxicated and they didn't know what to do with her. And I think that that's probably what happened. And I hate that. I'm not sitting here like, clearly that's total speculation. But it's also not hard to believe, if that makes sense. But last but not least, I told you guys, thank you to Reality Ops, that I would share this. Here we go. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives girls say that Whitney was promised a redemption arc for season 2.
Like, we worked a lot on like our relationship, and Miranda has put work in outside of filming too, which says a lot because there's some people in the group that don't do that.
Yeah. Wait, who in the group doesn't do that? Let's see.
Whitney.
I was like, who do you think she's going to say? Whitney, I was shocked Whitney came back this season.
I think anyone who leaves.
Well, just because she was in such that villain position, and she's
get a redemption arc. I'd come back if I was promised a redemption too.
Yeah. So we're still kind of off kilter with Whitney.
There's so many ins and outs at this point. Obviously, like we're filming right now, so there's a lot that we can't really touch on. But it's been, we'll say, like overall, it has not been linear. Like I think anyone's relationship with Whitney, it's been, there's a lot of ups and downs for sure.
But I feel like,
so I didn't even know if you guys knew that Secret Lives of Mormon Wives was filming season 3. But I love Ryan Bailey getting all of the access. I think that he does an incredible job. You guys know that we're really, really good friends with So Bad It's Good with Ryan Bailey. I just can't wait to see how like all of this plays out. Honestly, I feel like it's like it's just a big shit show. I mean, think about like everything we just covered. Like Jesse Solomon, Summer House. We have the reunion coming up. We have all of the things. And then we have Sonja Morgan. And she's like, I was targeted. And then it's like, girl, you weren't targeted. Shut up. But then on top of that, you have the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives cast going up against each other and also exposing the fact that they have been filming. Somebody help me help myself. All right. I want to hear what you guys think, guys. Pop off in the comment section, please. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. If you're not subscribed, definitely get subscribed. And we'll see you next time. Love you guys.